Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever it is, all over the world, we are connecting again. Let me fix my glasses here. We will be playing music once again. Don't know how long we'll be on, but my goal lately has been to be on twice a day. Don't know when, it's when it works out. We should check my microphone just to make sure everything is working. And it is. We've got the Fifine K678 microphone, analog stereo. I've dropped this, you name it. It's great. It's a great USB microphone. You can't go wrong. We have somebody in the chat. What's up, man? Well, what's up with you? What are you doing? We could talk about football for a little bit if you want, or you just chilling like a villain. Do you need like 10 minutes? Do you need like a lifetime? It's up to you. Tell me what you think. You have the invite, but I can give it to you. Got a minute. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Let's see what you're doing. And we got a video here. We'll play some metal. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Rock. With the man, the one, the only, known as Mr. Diaz and delightful Tony D. Yeah.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, you're low. Jason,
I'm
turn it
low.
down.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. How about now?
I got you. Yeah, you're good. It
You
is
sure?
in the background. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's going on, man?
I don't know. I don't know. What's going on with you? I want to be able to see you. One sec here.
Yeah, thank you.
I wanted something very exciting for you
Oh
because
Lord.
we didn't want any like just sleepy AI thing. We wanted full throttle looniness for you. There we go. That's better. There you go. You'd almost swear we know what we're doing.
Almost.
Almost. Good to see you.
You too, man. How you been?
Really sick this week.
Really?
Yeah, I was really sick. I think I had COVID light. It's been going around in Toronto. So
It might have
today,
been listeria.
hysteria from listening to that music. Whoa,
That
whoa.
too. That
That's
too. What's been happening? I've been.
not much. I'm happy about the football. It's fucking ridiculous though.
I got to get caught up on what's going on. I was talking to Brian about that a couple of days ago.
They're paying the quarterbacks too much, buddy.
I think
53 to 55 million for players that barely played.
Jordan Love got a monster contract, and I think it was too much too early. But he'll prove me wrong. I'm quite sure. I've learned to stop doubting the Green Bay Packers. So
You're talking Jordan Love, right?
yeah,
Is that what
Jordan
you're
Love,
saying?
yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a monster contract. He got
Tua.
for
How do you
what?
say Tua's last name? Say it again.
Tagovailoa.
Oh yeah. Say that 3 times fast
He
in your
got a
sleep.
monster contract. Yeah,
He did. And do you know he had one good year?
I know.
One good year.
I know. That's a fair
That
assessment.
there's a guy that's got a name like Dijon or something. I had a friend, an old friend. He used to follow the Browns.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I used to think his contract was too much at 40. And but because my friend, I believed in his logic,
Hmm.
with such depth. I think his last name was Delightful as well. It's very similar to your last name. He had said that this guy was going to, set the world on fire. I don't even think he set his pants on fire. It wasn't good.
I don't know.
But that's the thing. You're paying for what's the word? Maybe
They're playing for the
you're
future.
prospecting for gold.
Yes, and
Is
I
that
can
a nice
understand
way
that.
to say it?
I could understand that entirely. I think it's a lot early, but if they see something we don't, good. I just hope the money's worth it. Now, here's the bigger question: Dak Prescott has done a lot more than them, and won't even get half that much money.
I want to ask you a question.
Go.
Okay. Do you think it's fair? And this is what pisses me off.
Hmm.
And this is like life. So you look at 3 or 4 players on each team take half the bounty, half the gold. I wish what they would do is let's say the budget was 300 million because it will
Hmm.
be there soon. It's close now. I think it's 240 something. It might have even gone up slightly. So let's say it's 300 because the math is easier. So we took half that money and we divided it up between the 50 players and everybody gets that. And then whatever's left, the other gravy, the 150, the key players get theirs. Here's the thing. There are so many people that make around 1 million or less, risk their lives, play for about 2 or 3 years, and they're broke. They're broke in no time.
Taxes. Taxes take half
Agents,
that money.
agents.
Agents to taxes take half that money.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got to see
And
how it goes. I'll try to keep. I've been trying to keep my eyes on Dalvin Cook as a running back. He's a free agent right now. I don't know who's going to sign him. I don't know who's going to sign him.
you brought up something really good, and I don't want to miss it.
Go.
You said Dak Prescott. Where do you? Because everybody's speculating. I'd like to hear your. I know where I know it's going in my head, which doesn't mean
Mhm.
anything, but I want to know what you think.
He should have been getting paid as much as these other players for what he's done. 250 or 50 taxes agents, some piss poor financial. Yeah, but taxes and agents definitely first two. That's first two off the rip. Most people don't realize those contracts, half of that money's gone in the first place. Dak should have been getting this kind of money. He's had winning records. I don't believe he's had a losing season. Jordan Love had one season, Tua Tagovailoa had one good season, and he's not getting money like this.
Well, Dak has had 4 seasons in a row of 12 wins, regular.
Yeah, he can't get a contract like that.
Well, you know why?
Go ahead.
The owner, he's cheap. I'm all in. I'm all in. This is his new thing. I'm all in. You know what his new one is? Throughout my life, believe it or not, there's been times I haven't been
Dude,
able to afford to get things that I need, so I did without. And you know what happened when that happened? A lot of times I landed in a better puddle. That's
even
it.
if he was to go to another team and do what he did, you think he would get the money?
Yes. Do you know how many teams would want him right now? Oh my God. There's 10 teams that would take Dak tomorrow. Tomorrow. He is top 5. He is.
By the
And yet,
numbers, absolutely. By the numbers, absolutely.
yeah, Aaron Rodgers is like saying, well, you know, Tony D can run pretty fast, and so can Mike Mathers. Let's get him on the thing. They were good in 1987. They were fantastic. Let's
I'll be trying.
speculate
I'll
on
be
how
trying.
good they are.
I'll be trying with this guy, but it's rough. That's why I watched sports since 1984. It's a long time, too.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
it's a long time.
That's a long time.
See, Tony's still good for 30 seconds. He can give you the 1984 for 30 seconds, but that's it.
I was young.
So you have to finish it. If you got in a fight, you'd have to finish it in 30 seconds, or you'd
Yes.
run out of wind. You'd have to go nasty right away.
Yes.
But so the Cowboys, don't count them out. As much as their leader is a bit of a cheapwad,
Mhm.
they have great scouting. Think
They
of
got great
all.
scouting. They keep a top tier team.
Mhm.
They got to get through the playoffs. I've said it before. They got to get through the playoffs. They're good for the regular season. Get through the playoffs. Nobody's impressed with Dallas until you get through the playoffs to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I want you to do an exercise. Think about it. And it doesn't have to be, just think of the intuitive guy. And don't
Mhm.
worry, I'm not going to play this later and go, you said this.
You might.
Because everybody does this. The other day, Aaron Rodgers said, every franchise at the beginning of the year believes they have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Every
Absolutely.
single one of the 32.
Absolutely.
They're delusional. But he
They're not
said, if you really look at it, there are 5 teams that should be able to make the playoffs, and there are three if everything went according to plan, like say someone major got injured. For a lot of people, the only way that they're going to win the Super Bowl is, unfortunately, Pat Mahomes has to get hurt.
I
So
don't know about that.
first of all, because I gave you too much. So
No, you didn't. You didn't.
top 5 teams that you think should make the playoffs. 5
This season,
this season.
coming up.
Coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens, Dallas Cowboys.
Take your time.
Green Bay Packers. I'm gonna have to throw them in there.
That's a good choice.
I'm gonna have to. I said I'm gonna stop doubting them because they keep getting close and making it.
Yeah.
It's been
Are
like-
you and Brian not friends anymore?
Who?
Brian?
Yeah, we just did a broadcast the other day.
And you sure?
Yeah, why?
Because I felt like you gave him some shade there.
No, me and Brian are fine. Please.
Do you know why you gave him shade?
Why?
You didn't even mention the Texans.
I forget how you be building up stuff. I didn't mention the Texans yet because they don't have a decent playoff history. And we talked about that last season. They can get there. They haven't won a playoff game, I don't think, in their history. I don't think. So they got a team. They just got to show and prove. They're looking like they got an excellent squad.
Oh my God, man.
They've got an excellent squad, and Brian's very hyped about it. I was hyped about
They've got Stephon Diggs now, man.
Yeah. I was hyped about the Jets, and look what happened. So we got to see.
Yeah, but see, when you start wondering and hoping and putting all your eggs in one basket for a guy that's almost 40 years old. It's kind
Wisconsin
of
mom, how you doing?
that's kind of crazy, right?
It, but he still got the endurance underneath him. All he has to do is be protected behind the line, and he'll be fine.
He wasn't protected though.
He wasn't. The defense was ready to go at him. You can't expect.
Here's the other thing too. If I put some stuff up, will that help you?
It's going to help you because you want to present it. Let's go.
No, no, no. You didn't mention
This is
Chicago.
yours, Mike. Let's go. This is yours.
No, you didn't mention Chicago at all.
I
That
don't
shocked
mention
me.
Chicago because they made it to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
within the past couple of decades. This is true. I don't have faith in their offense like I used to. So
they have new
their
weapons,
division,
buddy. This is a
and God
totally
knows they're in the same division as Detroit. I did say Detroit in the first place. Detroit should be going right there to beat us.
Detroit should win.
They was right there for the Super Bowl, didn't make it. Green Bay's gonna be right behind them. CJ Stroud, absolutely Wisconsin mom. He got to stay healthy. The team is loaded. They got to make it. They have no playoff history. None. They have no playoff history.
You know, Texas was considered the laughing stock a few years ago.
The Texans
Look at how far they turned that around quickly.
Yes, they changed a whole lot of things up.
Look at the traction you and I got last year with the football show.
Yes, you was a big help last season. I want to thank you. I'm gonna thank you again.
People can
You
give
were
up
a
on
big
you.
help until last season. Thank you for that. Honestly,
You know,
go ahead.
some people are pushy about graphics.
Let them be.
Some people like graphics. Other people like, I'm going to read this old list.
I read. I show where I get my information from. You come with your information, which helps. So
I think a little humor and tension works too.
You always did.
Yeah, we have fun. We have fun.
Wisconsin mom, I agree. Chicago isn't best this year. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with them. Detroit should take their division hands down. Your dream Super Bowl right now should be Detroit and Baltimore.
No,
that should be the dream.
Totally disagree.
You can do. That's fine. That's fine. Totally I think that's money. That is money for the NFL.
Do you know how disappointed I was last year that the Ravens didn't make it?
That's my point. They should go back. They got to get past Kansas City, though.
They choked. We got to be real. Dallas choked. They did. Green Bay looked like they were going to take it all. It was getting scary.
They do that every time. They always do that.
Really?
They always do that. Yes, they've been doing this. Aaron Rodgers, look at the history. They keep making it. We don't know how. They keep making it.
But they do it with like 3 quarterbacks.
Who? Green Bay?
Green Bay has only had like 3 quarterbacks in the last 30 years.
Exactly. This is their third one.
Yeah.
And they keep making it. I gotta stop doubting.
We're not making this stuff up. So you have no faith in this man that's on the graphics here.
I can't see his picture. Hold on, let me maximize this.
Now,
no. It's too early. Right now, no. It's too early.
Really?
It's too early.
How about now? Can you see him better now?
It's too early. I did just maximize. It's too early. He just got drafted. We got to see what he's going to do as a rookie.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Go.
Okay. You didn't do the 3 if everything goes right teams. So if everything goes right, if the stars align, which 3 would they be and why?
Outside of the teams I just picked already?
You picked 5.
Right. So outside of those 5, pick another 3.
So Aaron Rodgers said 8. I believe it's 5 plus 3 maybes.
So 5 plus 3. So 3 more.
Yeah.
And I originally said Kansas City, Baltimore, Detroit, Philadelphia, and Green Bay, correct? That was my original 5.
I got so blinded by the Ravens, who have unfortunately let half their team go.
Rick was president. Don't step out of it. You're right, Wisconsin mom. So the extra 3 would be Miami, the Rams.
Okay. And why the Rams, buddy?
I think they're trying to come back.
Okay.
I do think they're trying to make a comeback. And I put the Chargers in there.
Why?
The Chargers do seem to choke, but they are pretty high powered.
They've got a great coach now. He's fucking mental.
They're pretty high powered. So we're going to watch those 3 as well.
You know, every team that he has taken over, including Michigan, in a very short period of time,
Became champions.
right?
Yes.
I don't think Kansas City would be Kansas City without Andy Reid. Sorry.
No.
Coaching is so important. And if you look at the teams that have won Super Bowls recently in the last 10 years, all excellent coaching.
Of course.
Excellent coaching. Not okay. That's one thing you can't be okay. And if you think about how weak Kansas City was last year, that was an awful team. Kansas City this year is now got two incredible receivers.
They
It,
had a
it,
bunch of
it-
incredible people last season.
no, not like this. They got Xavier Worthy, who is faster than anybody on the field,
Hmm.
and he can get a step on you. And it was so beautiful in the practice to see this guy, Patrick Mahomes. Now, he is pretty good. I noticed he can go sideways on one foot and throw
Patrick
it
Mahomes is a
60
beast.
yards.
He's a
He's
beast. He is a beast.
he's a beast. I don't know how he does as well as he does with his family distractions.
You can't worry about it. You just got to play ball.
His dad constantly was driving under the influence last year.
It's got nothing to do with him playing football.
No, but that would be a distraction for an average person. It really would
So
be. Okay, so give me the three again. If everything you said, I only heard the Raiders, and what was it?
I never said Raiders.
You didn't say the Raiders?
No.
You should.
You want to.
You
You
don't like
want-
the Raiders?
I don't know about them yet. And their competition is
You
stronger.
don't like their quarterback?
I don't have a problem with that. I just think the other teams will be better than them.
Okay.
I do not see the Raiders getting past Kansas City or Baltimore or Miami.
Okay.
They'll have a problem.
Are you open to the Texans yet, or are you still being disrespectful?
I'm not being disrespectful.
I think you are to a dear friend.
Change the name of this show to Stirring the Pot with Michael
Stir-
Pat. Stirring the Pot.
Stir the pot.
The Raiders got to get past the best teams in the AFC, and they can't. They probably won't even get past the Chargers. They probably won't.
I don't think the Chargers are going to do as well as people think, but here's a prediction, and everybody get your screen record, because last year I made a couple of predictions. One of them was
I did too.
most
Go
of the
ahead.
quarterbacks were going to get injured.
You
And
did
I
say that.
I felt that, and you looked at me like, Michael, step away from the peace pipe. Here's what I think is going to happen this year. Instead of it being a bunch of teams that are like 12-8, sorry, no, it wouldn't be 12-8, it'd be 12-6, because it's 18 games now, right? Is it going to 18, or are they just talking about it?
They're working on it. They're working on it. I don't think they need to, but they're working on it.
Okay, they're pretty sure it's going to be 18. They're going to have 2 bye weeks. Okay, so instead of a bunch of teams that have 12 wins, you're going to see a lot of teams that are 10-8, 10-8, 10-8. It's going to be so tight.
Well, I remember 2 seasons ago how tight the final standings were. And I said that was good for the NFL, that the league was pretty much spread out with the talent because of how everybody's records were close. That's a good thing.
But I think what's happening, instead of the league being diluted, the talent of the kids that are coming up now,
Mhm.
they are such insanely good athletes. And if you get lucky and get a couple good receivers, and they stay healthy, like last year, Tank Dell got hurt. Texans would have done a lot better if he had been around. Now they have a new weapon who is a drama queen, Stefan Diggs. He is a drama queen, buddy. But a lot of receivers are. It's all about them. Do you think receivers are getting too much money now?
No,
And why?
for everything they got, for the work they got to put in. I don't think any of them right now. The only person I think is overpaid is Jordan Love because it's early. That's a big contract early in his career. That is
It's
a
not
big.
it's not early in his career though. He's been with that franchise for 4 years. They
Has it
just
been 4
waited.
years totally?
He's been there 4 years.
He's been there 4 years and got $212 million.
How much?
212 is what I remember. You
I
tell me
thought
how
it was
much it was.
220.
One of them.
Yeah, it's
One
still a
of them.
lot. You and I would go for 100. We're open. You want to pay us 100 million? We'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're in. We are not greedy. The needy are never greedy.
I am, but I'll do it for 100. I'm just saying.
You
You gonna
imagine
change that
you
comment down there?
imagine
Or
you
what?
with
That comment been
100
up there for
million.
30
Like
minutes.
for a minute there, it was like,
Your audio's messing up.
no, it's not. I'm just whispering.
I figured. You gonna change your comment down there or what?
What do you want me to do?
Update the comments like I do. It's been sitting there for a minute. They don't even know what team she's talking about anymore.
I can do this. Give me a sec here. Da, da, da.
220.
Have you looked at Restream at all lately?
I have to work it a little bit more.
Oh man, it's ridiculously insane.
It is.
It's ridiculously insane. It's horrible.
It's not horrible. You just got to.
No, it's horrible right now. There's too much going on. I love this. Look, it is not.
I'm on your case. I'm on your case. You taught me to multitask. All you gotta do is pay attention.
I pay attention. I'm listening to you. I am defending somebody who is worth defending. Someone who you clearly don't care about anymore. You are stirring the pot, calling me a pot stirrer. Sir, you know the Texans are in the top 8. You haven't even mentioned the Texans. Not once.
You're
talking about the Raiders.
Prediction.
The Raiders, they have a nice stadium.
You said that. I did not say that. You can try though.
No, come on.
You can try though.
No.
You can try though. I don't know where the fellas at. We're supposed to have a round. I wanted to have a round table with all of us. We could have had a good hour or two talking NFL.
I think the average person right now doesn't realize how insanely good a season this is going to be. This is going to be so good.
We say that every season.
No, not like this year, buddy. This is crazy. The talent. There's so much talent this year. It's going to be fun to watch the rookies. And
Jason.
Hi, Jason. Hey, Jason. Is he okay?
Jason, remember silver hair guy?
Silver hair guy. Hey, buddy. No Spider-Man tonight? No. No Spider-Man.
He doesn't even want to be on camera anymore.
Good for him.
I know. He doesn't even want to be on camera.
He wants to get paid.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, if I don't get paid, nothing's happening.
Huh?
You can get paid for being on camera?
A lot of people get on here trying to get paid for doing this stuff, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
On there, I can get paid.
My face is on there. I'm not getting paid. I'm trying to work on it, though.
He's getting smart. He's getting smart in his old age.
What are you getting?
He's getting smart in his old age.
You knew the Spider-Man theme song, and that was my childhood. It wasn't even his. What do you mean getting?
Okay, I'm going to mention. So let's do a little rapid fire. Okay, you ready?
We can multitask. Go.
Okay, here we go. We'll call it rush or flush year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First person that I can think of right now, Lamar Jackson. Rush or flush, and why?
Rush.
How's he going to do this year? Is he going to have a shitty year or a great year?
He should be MVP candidate again.
And why is that?
Because of how he plays football and his record. Why wouldn't he get it again? He should be in place to run for MVP again. I do not know who Charlie Barons is. No, I do not, man.
Okay, you ready?
Go.
Brock Purdy. Rush or flush this year?
Rush.
Rush.
I forgot about the 49ers. Now, that's a team I disrespected. They should be up there. That's the 49ers.
You disrespect a lot of teams, we need to talk about this and your lack of respect.
I disrespect the 49ers.
You put more effort into Paula. Is it
Irwin Curtis? How you doing?
Paula Abdul?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think so.
Good song though.
Straight up now, baby. You know. You know she's on tour.
With who?
Herself and.
See, exactly.
No, she is. I swear to God, I'm going to put it. So you don't believe me. This is the sad thing with our relationship. There's no belief. No belief. Josh Allen.
Rush. Wisconsin.
Why?
Why? Because he's on a team that's playoff. He's on a playoff team. Super Bowl
His
potential.
team this year though is totally dismantled.
We'll see. His division ain't going to be a problem except for the Dolphins.
It reminds me a lot of what happened to Kansas City last year, where they didn't have much. Justin Fields.
Flush.
Rush. Is he going to be is he going to be starting quarterback?
I don't think so. He's got to earn it.
Okay.
And he's got to maintain it.
Okay.
I'm going to say flush right now. Right now, I would say flush.
Are they going to
pretty well fall off. I'm not sure, Herman. Not with that team. I'm not sure. The 49ers are pretty well put together. That's the team that I should disrespect them more than anything. I should have had them up there as one of the top 5 in the NFL, period. And it's going to be his squad, not necessarily him. Jackson came in the playoffs. Jackson actually did pretty good last season. I understand what you're saying, but he did pretty good last season. Allen rated high in fantasy football records. Yes, he did. Bryce Young, I do see flush right now. He went to Dallas, did he not?
Nope.
Where's Bryce Young?
Come on, brother.
Where's Bryce Young?
Number 1 pick last year.
Carolina Panthers. Flush.
No. Totally disagree. Do you know why? Do you know why he's going to do better this year?
Why?
He's got a great coach. He's got a phenomenal, phenomenal quarterback coach.
But we got to see.
He will do better than last year. They won't be number 32. Okay. Who is one of my favorite quarterbacks that I used to, and everybody was really rude to him. And his last name is Baker.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Baker Mayfield?
Yes.
No, you said last name. You said last name Baker.
I know. I got you. I got you there.
You're a mess.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield got $100 million. Was that too much for a guy that barely made the team? Is that too much?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Ayuk wants to be traded. Yeah, Wisconsin Mama did see that. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Okay. Jake Browning. Do you remember Jake Browning?
Wasn't he the backup for the Bengals?
Well done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my mind.
I was so impressed with you right now. You have no idea how impressed I am.
I told you, my mind. So what? You did good. Good job. Daddy's proud of you. Daddy's proud of you. Say hi.
Hey, silver hair man. Silver hair man. Hi, buddy. How are you? I am the silver-haired man with the
Mayfield Baker. I can't touch you. Baker will be out of the league soon, injury prone. I don't know.
Jordan Love.
Rush right now.
Why?
He's in a great system for him. His position, it's a great system. Erwin, I know what you're saying. I don't know. He's
you know what you forgot?
Pretty good. He's been pretty tough for some shit. Yes.
Do you know what you forgot about that team? They're young.
They are young.
They're young and they're underpaid. So they have budget. And the other thing is too, I noticed this in the playoffs last year. The younger teams weren't gassed. They weren't gassed. The old dudes, they were great the first couple quarters. By third quarter, they had nothing left. They were done. Thank you for being active in the chat here, Erwin. We appreciate you being here.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Would you feel that if you had a friend that, a really close friend named Brian, and you knew his favorite team in the whole world was the Texans, and you don't even mention them, would that be shade, or would that just be you being very authentic? I'm just curious.
In the beginning.
No, I'm asking him. See, you're trying to direct the audience. Why are you doing that, brother?
Yes, he did, Erwin. I agree. Wisconsin Mom, I agree as well. The Texans don't have a playoff history. They got a good team. They had a good team last year. They don't have any history in the playoffs. So
okay, can we do coaches quickly?
Go.
Coaches, hit it. And Andy Reid, is he going to have a good year?
Yes.
Andy Reid.
Yes.
Why?
Because he's already got Super Bowls under his name with this franchise. One of the best teams, one of the best records in the NFL over the past 5 to 10 years. Why not?
Okay. Bill Belichick. What happened? Why didn't he get hired? And now he is an analyst with a girlfriend who is 23 years old.
Because he should be tired of coaching by now, quite frankly.
Well, I think when you have a 23-year-old girlfriend, I think you're distracted in a good way.
I can't believe he got a 23-year-old girlfriend, though.
He
I wasn't
does.
talking about that. I know.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
The hell is going on there?
You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. No romance without finance. No honey without the money. You don't agree?
23 years old at his age? Stop it.
That's gross.
Irwin, we've been saying that for 10 years, and he keeps surviving.
Okay, here you go. Pete Carroll. Do you even know who that is?
I
Anybody
know
know?
exactly who that is. He's retired, isn't he?
He is the sexiest senior ever. Sexiest senior ever. Women go gaga for Pete Carroll. Did you know that they have him on an advisory thing? When you're that sexy,
That
and
dude is one of the more talented and gifted coaches. I think he's also one of the more respected coaches in the NFL
yes,
ever.
Kyle Shanahan.
He's about to have a good season. Both of the Shanahans are going to have a great season this season. Both of
Okay.
them.
Mike McDonald. No, from the Doobie Brothers. Yeah. Well,
He trips himself out, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he does. He trips himself out. Go ahead, Mike.
oh my God, that's funny. Minute by minute by minute.
Mm-hmm. My grandfather was 55. My mother was born.
What was your favorite Michael McDonald song?
Yamo be there. Him and James.
Not in love anymore.
Yamo be there. Him and James.
Yamo be there.
What
You forgot James Ingram.
I did not forget James Ingram.
James Ingram is the whole thing. What are you doing?
I said Yamo be there. Him and James.
You didn't even mention. It's like the Texans thing all over again.
Hey, Wisconsin mom, he ain't changed a bit, has he? He ain't changed a bit.
Okay, so do you know what the name of what I was trying to say was?
Go ahead.
Not Mike McDonald. Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniels?
Yeah.
I don't know about him.
He is the beautiful quarterback. No, he's not a quarterback. He is the coach of Miami Dolphins. He's a great guy.
He'll have a great season. She said worse.
Sean McVay. I think he is one of the smartest
coaches.
Great.
Yeah. He's got a future in the NFL. He's got a future. Jason?
Yeah.
Can you bring me another one of these, please?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, there's love. Can you hold this for a minute?
Sure.
By yourself?
Absolutely.
I think you got this.
Thank you. You know I got that.
I got it, baby. Papa's in the house. Do you want me to play the rock for you? You can do some dancing?
No.
Okay. All right. So we got rid of him. No, I'm only kidding. Okay.
He does that. See, like you said, Wisconsin out worse. Sweet Freedom, Michael McDonald, great song. Love that video. What a Fool Believes, hands down. Michael McDonald's one of the greatest musicians, singers, songwriters, all of that. For a while, we will play his music forever. I do want to apologize to the San Francisco 49ers. They did deserve more credit than I should have just given them. They are one of the more elite teams in the NFL. And I will say elite because of how well together that team works, how much of a danger they are in the NFC and have been. Hell, even with injuries, they've been a problem. Started with Steeler Dan. Yes. Did he? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I got to get back. I got to get spun back up on the NFL. Wisconsin mom, I'm probably going to need your help. I know you stay in the chat, so I got to get spun back up on everything since the draft. There's been a lot of moves made. Texas did real good. Ravens are looking phenomenal. Detroit Lions, I expect them to be back. Kansas City, they're the standard to beat. Philadelphia made some good moves. I think they're going to get up in there. Miami's doing pretty good. The Chargers are in play. The Raiders, I know they made a couple of moves. We got to see how they go. The Rams, I think, are working on getting back to, I'm going to say playoff contention right now. I think they want to get back to the Super Bowl. But yeah, I'm still doing it. I haven't done any broadcasts recently. I've been traveling. And haven't even really been watching. I've been busy this year. I have been busier than I was before, especially mentally. I should be back up next month. I got a trip coming up in a couple of weeks. Then I plan on getting back on it. But I'm also still not 100% in here, health wise. But I actually did talk to Brian and Ted about that a few days ago. I need to get everybody in the league up. So we'll see how it goes. The broadcaster will be there. Fireman Rich can't wait for it. He can't wait. So the broadcast will be there more than anything. Don't know if I'll be as long doing it, but I will be doing it. What's up, man?
Hey, man, thank you. I was able to get a drink.
Sure.
I appreciate it. I want you to know something, and I'm being serious right now.
Go for it.
We did a light broadcast together. We didn't really talk about football. We talked a little bit about football, and we got over 400 views on that video.
You get numbers on your broadcast. That's why I thank you for at least having me up here, because your numbers are fine, even with your music. You're doing great. I can't even get that many subscribers per view.
Well, here's the thing. I have been, when we were at Haps together, you and I, and you remember Blazin?
Yes.
Okay, Blazin was on last night on Nonsensical.
Yeah, he's been up there with
and
them.
I couldn't recognize him. His voice came on, and I knew it was him only from his voice. I didn't know it was him. But I'm thinking of the evolution of what we have done, you and I, the broadcasting together.
Okay.
And we have, and Fireman Rich, we have great chemistry and great respect for each other.
Easily.
And unlike a lot of broadcasts that I've noticed, we don't railroad each other.
I don't have to.
Are you implying something? Okay, there we go. All right.
I don't have to.
No.
One thing I never tried to do is to railroad anybody. I try to make all of us make it. I appreciate you, Erwin. Thank you. I want all of us to make it, and I've been a stickler for that. It's actually been driving people crazy.
Look at this comment. We're better than First Take.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Whatever you're on, Erwin, I want double. Buddy, give me double. Just put it in the chat, and I'm going to take some of that. Thank you.
I think right now, and I'm a fan of First Take. I remember when it was First Take, First and 10, and Cold Pizza. Right now, they're making so much of the conversation, it's almost overkill. You got to get to the point. They used to do that. The show grew. People wanted more. I get that. It's been 20 years of that show at least. And I appreciate the compliment. I don't think I'm up there because they got a lot more inside information. I take everything from a fan base perspective without digging too hard. And that may look trivial to a lot of people, but I try to keep it general. Even for the new people, you got to gain the interest. And everybody has to be able to contribute to the conversation. A lot of those shows, they got the information. Listen, I like Stephen A, man. I don't care. Look, I've been watching Stephen A forever. By now, he's got over 20 years in the game, almost 30 years in the game. Jesus.
I want us
I'm a fan of his. I've actually had to calm down. I listened to him hard for about 10 years, but I listen to all the sportscasters.
He's being a bit of a wiener, though.
Stephen A?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
You're just below get up.
Do you know why I'm a little upset with him? And I love him. I love him too. I think he's a great showman.
Go for it.
He is to a point now where he does not give a shit if anybody else gets paid. Like, he wants 25 million.
Look at what he does.
Right. But he's not Tom Brady.
Okay. And he talked about this a few years ago, how he's underpaid compared to other sportscasters with the work that he does compared to the other sportscasters.
Right.
He should be getting top dollar.
He's making good money, buddy.
How much is he making compared to everybody else?
He's top tier in what he's doing.
But how much is he making compared to everybody else?
I think he makes 17 right now. He wants to make 25. I think they offered 18.
Which is ridiculous. The others are getting 20 and 25. That was his point.
You know, he saved Shannon.
Probably, yeah.
No, he did. He called him and went,
Come to my show.
He's like, no. He said, I know that man. Skip, you're done. This is done. Come over here. We can do great things. I was
think
blown away with how well he did after leaving that cocoon.
Well, he was going to do fine. He saved Mad Dog Russo. That's who he saved, if you ask me.
Okay.
He was on Mad Dog's satellite radio channel. He left that channel. I don't even know if Mad Dog had the audience he used to have. And then when he came on First Take, and Mad Dog is a beast. He is a beast with sports information. The scariest two people who could ever do a sports show would be Mad Dog Russo and the Schwab. Those two would be scary. Those two would be scary. Kellerman was great. I know everybody's tired of Stephen A., but I listened to him. I watched him. If I don't credit him for anything, he has always said, y'all tired of what I'm saying, you should be worried about what I don't say, because he knows more than he's telling. He's tried to be respectful. People like Adam Schefter, because Adam Schefter be breaking the news whether he wanted it out there or not. It actually pissed a few people off, I want to say about 7-8 years ago.
Do you know what arena he wants to go into next? Have you figured it out?
Who, Stephen A.?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what arena, his next arena he wants to conquer? He's already starting to do it on his own show.
I'm gonna think college football.
Politics. Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's going for. Yeah. Yeah, that's where he's going. And there's money in that, but you can get canned so quickly.
People have been trying to get him to do politics for a decade. He keeps turning it down.
Yeah, he's not turning it down on his own channel now. He's getting a lot of the pundits on his show, and he gets into slightly heated debates. Slightly.
Yeah,
respectful.
Respectful, always respectful. Yeah. He's doing the shows. He's big. He's big for a lot of people's shows too. So now he's one of the executive members of ESPN, which is big for him, in my opinion.
Okay.
He's executive producer of First Take.
We have 13 minutes because I don't like going more than an hour.
I don't blame you. Go.
Okay, so what we're going to do, and I'm just going to run a couple things by you. Just give me a minute here to find the slide. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the preseason, and the preseason is going to be Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears.
1 second. Yes. When I finish, okay? Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Do you need to go?
Not yet. Go ahead.
Okay. You just tell me when. That's going to be August 1st, 8 p.m.
It's who?
It's going to be Texans and the Bears.
Preseason?
Preseason. Who do you think is going to win?
We'll take the Texans.
I say the Bears.
Yeah, I understand it, but I'm going to take the Texans.
Yeah, well, I love the Texans, but I don't think the Texans are going to put all their prime talent out. I just don't think that's going to happen. Lions and Giants.
Lions.
Yeah, and that's Thursday, August 8th. It's 7.
Lions.
How are the Giants going to do this year, buddy?
I have no expectations for that team.
No, me too.
I have no expectations.
Oh, here is a huge waste of time. You ready for this one? Thursday, August 8th, 7 o'clock. Panthers and Patriots. I'm
gonna take the Panthers.
Huh?
I'm gonna take the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Now, this is a great game. Falcons and Dolphins.
Dolphins.
The Falcons basically absolutely screwed Kirk Cousins. You know that.
They didn't screw him.
They screwed him. Come on.
Had this conversation. He got his money.
So what? He's got money.
Exactly. And they keep paying him money. What has he done to deserve all that money?
He's steady Eddie. He's no worse or better than Aaron Rodgers. Sorry.
He doesn't have the record Aaron Rodgers has.
Aaron Rodgers.
What is his playoff numbers?
Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl in 2010.
And he stays in the playoffs. How many playoff games does Kirk Cousins have?
No, man.
And this is no shade. He plays decent
Yeah,
football.
you're
He had a
right.
great season.
When you're right.
He had a great season in Minnesota. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I understand why they paid him, but he got his money. They drafted a quarterback. He feels screwed. All I got to do is work together. He's getting paid.
Y'all look at this. They do Kirk Cousins dirty. They did him dirty.
But they paying him to be mediocre.
You listen to your people. You're not listening to your people.
Thank you, Erwin. Why are they paying him that much damn money?
How much? Listen, Jordan Love, 1 year. He's done well.
Thank you. And
$220 million. It's freaking insane. It's insane. It's I'm prospecting for gold. I'm going to look over here, and I think this guy's going to win.
He's got regular season money. What is his playoff record?
It's crazy. We're getting emotional here.
He didn't get screwed up. Let me tell you something. Let me be mediocre and get $60 million every team I go to.
It's what they did. They did dirty pool.
Dude.
They fell in love in the draft. They fell in love. Yes, they did.
He has made over $100 million. And how many playoff games does he have? Exactly, Erwin. That's what I'm saying, Mike. He has made over $100 million. And how many playoff games has he had? That's my point. And they barely want to give Dak Prescott $100 million. But then they talk about he got screwed. Dak Prescott getting screwed. They ain't got nothing to do with the owner.
Hey.
Let me be mediocre. Give me $100 million. I'm traveling. I'm taking this broadcast across the country in a Winnebago.
Oh my God. Say what?
Give me $100 million to be mediocre. I'm gonna show y'all some things.
I think you should. I think $100,000 right now, you'd be pretty happy.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Not good since Bud Grant. I got you, Wisconsin Mall. But he did do great with Minnesota a few years ago. They were phenomenal. They really were.
Okay. Good. Trevor Lawrence. What in God's name were they thinking paying him?
He don't plan on going anywhere. I understand that. I understood that one. He's not going nowhere. He's not trying to go anywhere.
He hasn't done anything.
But he's also tradable. They will trade him.
He was the number 1 overall pick, right?
Exactly.
He's got a 5-year contract for $275 million.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they have an escape clause.
Once again, how come Dak can't get paid that same type of money?
Well, we know why.
And Dak got playoff wins. Dak got playoff appearances.
Do you know how bad Aaron Rodgers' approval rate has gone from last year? He's rated 92 this year.
Because he ain't play.
92.
And then he started running his mouth about politics.
Oh, that's true too. That's a good point.
Yes.
When you have a good point, I have to give you credit occasionally.
You do that. He started running his mouth on politics.
No, he did. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. You're right.
You talk against the vaccine. You talk against politics. People ain't gonna pay you no more.
Okay, Devontae Smith, is he going to do okay this year?
I think so. Yes. Erwin says the Clowns paid Watson $230 guarantee. Ridiculous. I think he should have had a better season. Erwin, Erwin, I don't know if you've seen me around or not. I was in favor of him going to the Browns. He had literally sat out of the NFL for about a year and a half. He should have been 100% healthy, and they should have been in the playoffs. Them not making the playoffs makes it ridiculous. I cannot argue with you. I cannot. Before last season, I was all in favor. I was all in on Deshaun Watson because he is a beast of a quarterback. But this looks ridiculous. I can't argue with you. Rodgers has been running. Yes, he has been running his Wisconsin mom. I know, but he was making the playoffs.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley should be doing good down there. We got to see how that goes. That is a loaded offense once again.
Oh, I think he's going to.
They should win their division.
I think he's going to do great with Philly, buddy. DK Metcalf, the only person who has more muscles than Tony D. DK Metcalf. Have you ever seen? He is shredded like a world-class bodybuilder.
He is a beast of a wide receiver.
Kirk Cousins. I got done dirty.
I think he'll have a decent. He should. The Falcons should be at least 500.
Okay, you ready for this?
Go.
Kirk Cousins rated number 81 of the top 100.
Mhm.
And Aaron Rodgers. Are you ready? Aaron Rodgers. How high can you go? This is bad. It's bad, man. It's really bad. Oh, I hate when you're right. But when you're right,
I
you're
know
right.
you do.
Hate when you're right.
I know you
Hate
do.
it. Hate it.
I know you do.
Sam Laporta,
He should have a
Detroit
good season.
Lions.
He should have a good season. He should have a good season.
He's a beast too, man. He's a big.
Brian loves that dude. I think that's one of the tight ends that he's
You
a.
mentioned Brian. You have a friend named Brian?
You got
Okay.
5 minutes.
From Ted? Okay.
Mm-mm. From when you said you needed to go.
Justin Herbert.
I'm going to ride with him as a quarterback regardless. He's a good quarterback. He's on a decent team. I think he'll have a great season. I'm going to ride with him. I think Laporta's going to be good, Wisconsin Mom. He's on a good squad. The Lions are hungry. They're going to go for it. I'm very happy for that team. I am serious. Mark this down. Your dream Super Bowl for this season will be the Lions and the Ravens. I think people want that.
I would love to see them make it to the Super Bowl. If they could make it to the Super Bowl,
listen,
I would be happy.
If they both make it, Detroit's going to be the underdog because they don't have a Super Bowl under their belt, nor much less a victory.
Okay.
But that will be a celebration in the NFL, if you ask me. That will be an NFL celebration.
All right.
I think all fans will watch.
Cooper Kupp, good year this year?
Yes.
Okay. Brandon Ayuk.
I hope he stays with San Francisco. If he goes anywhere else, they need to make him a number one wide receiver, and I hope he doesn't.
They can't afford him. You know that, right?
It's bullshit. Sorry.
They can't afford him. No. They are maxed to their budget. They have the money to pay him. They just can't within the cap, brother. They can't. They're screwed when Purdy comes. I would not be shocked if they dump Purdy.
If I was Ayuk, I would take the most that they could give me, and y'all need to win the Super Bowl because they're right there. They're right there to win the Super Bowl. They are right there.
Yeah. Do you know who Patrick Queen is?
I forgot the name.
Okay. He was the heart and soul of the Ravens. And he's with the Steelers right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to help them. He is one of those guys that people don't really know who he is, but he is the backbone of a team. If you were on the team, you'd know who that guy was.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like Brian. When Brian's not here, I make sure that I mention him and his team. And, I don't just show him shade.
You're shading
Raheem
now.
Mostert.
1 second. Kupp is as good as Nakua, Wisconsin Mom. I think he's just older. He had more injuries. Nakua is newer to the squad. So the two of them together, excellent. You said Raheem who?
You ready? Raheem
Mostert. He'll be fine. I don't think he's going to get the numbers he should get. He'll be fine. He's part of a team, so it's not about his numbers. That team should run rampant.
He's got great wheels. Stefan Diggs, formerly a drag queen. No, drama
that
queen.
Is shade. That is shade.
I don't like the way he acts. He's a spoiled baby. He screwed the Bills with his behavior. He did. I'm sorry.
He wasn't happy because he left the Vikings going to the Bills, thinking he's going to get a Super Bowl. He's mad they didn't make it.
Okay, Keenan Allen. Let's go past that.
He'll be fine.
Do you know where he went? Justin Herbert. He's with Justin Herbert now.
He was down there, wasn't he? He was always a Charger.
No, he's with the Bears, buddy.
Keenan
Allen
with
the Bears now. He's so excited to be with the Bears.
Bust.
No, that's not going to be a bust. Not at all. No way.
Mark that down.
Mark this down. Hey, right here. Shining light. I know.
Write that down, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be phenomenal.
He will not have a decent season up there.
That's right. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet, brother? Coffee?
I have no gambling.
Can of beer?
Right
no.
I have no gambling leeway right now.
No, I have no gambling. What's that? I have no gambling
right now. None.
Is that why you're not dating
Thank
anymore?
you, Ed Arm. When he's past his prime, he is.
Are you not dating women because of that non-gambling?
You got 20 seconds before you told me you need to go.
Oh, shut up. Ripping the cord on me here. All right. Look at him. Derrick Henry, rush or
Derrick Henry's a
flush?
rush. He said Keenan Allen, and he went to the Bears. I said he's a bust, Wisconsin Mom.
Okay. It suddenly got dark in here. Did you see how dark it got? Hold on here. I'll be 1 sec. You
must got the windows closed. Look at this joker. I don't think Keenan Allen, I like him as a player, but he's going to the Bears. Their offense isn't the best in a lot of people's opinions. I have to agree. He left the San Diego Chargers for the Bears. If he
now
went
it's
to
too
Bears,
bright. Look at it.
yeah, you're doing too much. You're 1 hour market. What do you want to do? And then he cuts himself off. This is what he used to do on Haps, ladies and gentlemen. This is 3 years ago. He's still on the same antics. This is what I have to deal with. But he's one of my main players as far as being a live streamer. I'm grateful for him. These are the things that I deal with. These are the things I deal with.
There, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. There we go. We had to use unnatural light. We went from natural to unnatural.
Exactly.
I like this. See, we got wins. Look at it. Now I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I was gonna say something.
He's over the hill. Keenan Allen is over the hill. His heart isn't.
He is not over the hill.
He's
Come
up
on.
there. He's up there. In football years, he's up there.
He's not over the hill.
Keenan Allen is up there in football years, and I like him as a player.
Okay. So
what's the tight end that's in the Chargers? What's the tight end that's down there?
So Aaron Rodgers, where is he? Is he under the hill, or is he under the hill? Like he's so old.
He's up there.
Is it different if you're a quarterback? It might be.
Yes, because quarterbacks are more protected than the other players.
Yeah, there's truth there.
Thank you.
There's truth there. You got you're on a roll here, brother. You're on a roll. Enjoy this. Write this day down. It's good. It's a good day for you. It's a good day for you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Mark them. There won't be many, so just you enjoy.
Trust me, I know.
You enjoy.
Trust me, I know.
Okay, so quarterbacks that will do well this year that people have written off.
Dak Prescott.
He was great last year,
but they're still trying to write him off. Garoppolo may do good this year, isn't he? With the Raiders.
Are you talking G?
I think he's going to do good over there.
Yeah, he was voted the sexiest man in the world at one point.
That's more craziness. Joe Burrow.
No, he was. He was rated the sexiest man in the world for a while. No kidding.
Tennessee Titans quarterback should do good this year.
The women go crazy for him. He's not much of a quarterback, but the women like him. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you names because you might be a little rusty.
5 more minutes. I got to go take care of him. 5 more minutes. Let's go.
5 minutes. You ready?
Yes.
Rapid fire. Everybody rush your flush. And listen, if you need to go to the bathroom, do it now. Okay, there we go. Joe Flacco.
He's not going to do anything this season.
Okay. I have a kind of offbeat question. Is Tom Brady going to fail as a broadcaster or sail?
Fail. Oh, sail. Excuse me.
You think he's going to do well? Good.
He's going to do well. Wisconsin Mom, keep me up on that.
Russell Wilson.
I don't know what he's going to do this season down there.
Yeah, me neither. Geno Smith, great athlete.
Listen, I want him. Irwin, it was him and Deshaun Watson. I said I was going to watch last season due to the previous season. Geno Smith should have been phenomenal. Pete Carroll's gone. I don't know what he's going to do in Seattle. Deshaun Watson, I don't know what he's going to do with Cleveland. We got to see how it goes. I don't think Dak has a confidence problem. I think he has a media problem. The media is more of an issue than his team, from what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's debatable as well. Y'all save me that conversation too. Go ahead with the next one.
From last year, Anthony Richardson. You know how much I loved him.
Yes. He should have a good season this season.
Is he going to be injury prone?
Probably, but he should have a good season.
Okay.
This coming. Hang on. We almost done. I know.
No. Let's cut it off there. We're good.
Where's your other tablet?
No.
I'll use that till I finish. You get it when I'm done. Okay. Go ahead. Next one.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to push it too much here.
I'm gonna let you when I finish. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite quarterback last year? Favorite quarterback? Who played for the Browns?
I gotta think back.
You said at the beginning of the year he was going to do his name. It reminds me of Dijon Mustard, and he.
Did I say Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
beginning of the season, I did. It was Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson. You know,
Is he going to have a comeback year, sir?
I hope so. It doesn't look like it, but I hope so.
You think he's got the goods?
Yeah, he's got it. They just got to do it. He's on the team he can get it done with too. He's with the Browns.
Okay,
he should be fine. But they
you were talking about. Well, let's end it with this. Okay,
sure.
Here are some players that are just random. I want you to know what you think will happen. All right, Devontae Adams, will he end up being with his best friend Aaron Rodgers this year?
That's what he wants. That's what we got to see how it goes. I don't know if he'll go to the Jets. I don't know if the Jets are going to make that move.
Okay.
They did spend a lot of money on Aaron Rodgers, from my understanding.
Okay, Justin Jefferson, is he going to have a banner year?
Should. Without question, he should.
Okay, Deebo Samuel, is he going to have a rush or flush year?
It should be a rush season.
Okay.
Should be.
George Kittle.
Up in the air because he's injury prone. She said, New York Packers, you crazy. You're right.
He's getting older too.
He's up there. Him and Travis are up there.
Yeah. Is Taylor Swift going to be as much of a media frenzy as last year?
That's up to the media.
Okay. And a guy named Travis Kelce. Is he?
Great season. Unless he's ready to retire, great season.
Yeah. Do you think he's distracted?
No.
Okay. Thank you, buddy. Where can we find you?
Linktree, Tony D. Original. Check my YouTube, check my Twitter, check my Twitch, check my Mixcloud, check my Rumble, please. I'm trying to get those numbers up, Mike. I appreciate you as always.
Thank all the people in the room.
All of y'all. Nancy, Wisconsin mom, Erwin, good talking to you. Holler me anytime, Wisconsin mom. Good seeing you. You already know how to find me. Who else are we missing? I think that was it besides myself in the chat.
Erwin, thank you.
5150. Appreciate you coming through too. Yes.
Erwin, thank you for the chat, the wonderful comment, even though it was greatly delusional, and you were going to send me whatever you're on in the wonderful chat so I can be on it.
I did not say that. I don't know what she's talking about. We'll holler about that later.
Holla.
Holla.
Holla. So what is the D